it's lovely to meet you. Thank you for allowing me to film here in the shop today and for joining me on my fragrance channel LucidScents. Tell me, what inspired you to open a niche perfume shop, and how did you come up with the name Bloom?
It started like 5 years ago. My friend was into niche perfumes and gradually she made me try her collection. And before that I didn't know much about niche perfumes. And it was so interesting, it was so unusual, they were so good, engaging in a way. Then I read this book, which is a very thorough and honest guide on perfumes, not just niche, all of them. History of perfume trade, very useful insights. And I started to try perfumes the author mentions in the book. And I just couldn't stop. So it was either having a huge collection and starting a blog, or starting a shop, which again allows me to be in the industry, smell perfumes all day, meet the most interesting people all the time, and yeah, I'm interested in perfume. I like smelling it and it makes me happy.
Cool. Oh, and how did you come up with the name Bloom?
I thought for some time. And what's a perfume? Originally it's a flower arrangement, a virtual flower arrangement, arranged in a proper way, like a bouquet, but I can never spell bouquet, so I thought bloom. A beautiful arrangement of flowers. Nowadays you do have perfumes without floral notes, but originally it was always about or around the floral note. So that's why, and it's short and catchy, easy to spell.
It's a wonderful name. Tell me, what was your first scent memory?
Scent memory? Nice or unpleasant?
Whatever first comes to mind, because...
It's very easy for me, because this perfume, Mum had it. I used to sneak into her cupboard and smell it. And whenever it was on my fingers, it would stay with me all day. And it was sort of forbidden pleasure, because I was not allowed to use it. It's now in the shop for sentimental reasons. And I'm very happy the fragrance is still around. The formula is the same, the bottle is the same, the producer is the same, which is wonderful.
So how did you get into the world of niche perfumery? Because for me, my first niche fragrance was Virgin Island Water by Creed, and that was kind of my gateway drug into the realm of niche fragrances. So what was your first niche fragrance? How did you get into the world of niche perfumery?
Again, my friend used to take me around the niche perfumery places, and she would take me through whatever it was interesting there. And my first niche fragrance, it was Rose Poire by The Different Company. And The Different Company is a very good name, because how the brand was founded, the perfumer was fed up with mass prestige brands and their ways of releasing fragrances, budgets, focus groups. It was Jean-Claude Lena, so he founded his own company where he was free to do what he wanted, and he called it The Different Company. And Rose Poire is a very special fragrance. It's a very interesting rose.
Could you please tell us a little bit about your best-selling fragrances?
Best-selling fragrances, well, I've picked some. For some reason those are what people are very likely to choose. And there are bestsellers for winter and bestsellers for summer. The moment the temperature goes beyond a certain threshold, click, some stop selling and the others just take on. For example, this one, Jardin de Kérylos, is a summer bestseller. Very quiet for winter, but when it becomes warmer, it smells of green leaves, of sweet peach skin, of green fig, and takes people away. So that's a summer bestseller. This is doing continuously well. Curated, which is a classic leather scent, very well executed. Quite spicy. Classic leather. We don't tell people these are best sellers. They pick them themselves. So very rarely we tell them, oh, this is the best seller. It's only when people come for presents, then we sort of guide them saying, this is a sure bet. If you're looking for a present for a man, most likely he will like it. Or this is a good option for a woman. Then this is a recent release, but everyone is just raving about it. It's a sweet, fruity, spicy tobacco scent. It's very edible, very pleasant. When you walk past the Turkish restaurants and they smoke shisha, this is what you get here, which is irresistible. And when I smelled it first, I didn't like it, too sweet for me. But then it outsells the rest in the range 20 times. So we sell 20 bottles of this one and 1 bottle of each other.
Yes, that is Fade On Tabac Rouge.
Tabac Rouge, you heard it?
Yes.
Heard it? So, complete mystery to it. Then private label. Fragrance made by Cecilia Zakarian for the owner of Joy. That's why it's called private label. That's a very classic, very good vetiver masculine fragrance. I sometimes wear it when I need to stay focused or read a legal document. It just puts you into a certain framework of mind. People like it, men mostly. Recent release, Sparta. There's a rose trend coming on. So many brands are doing a fragrance with rose in their own style, which is very exciting. So this is a Turkish rose. It's spicy, it's sweet, and quite flamboyant. So they were the first to release it. Then we will have more roses coming from Angerard. Another rose from Theo Cabanel, which is a very naughty rose. Very metallic, smelling of skin, and very unexpected.
Sounds fabulous.
Unexpected from them because they're sort of very not traditional. What's the word? They don't take risks. They work within classic formula domain, and this has been unexpected. It happens to brands sometimes. They have a core range, and then when they've been there for a while, they start experimenting, and that's when it gets interesting. This one, I have a feeling that in Britain people like more demure, drier scents, like this one, which is bitter.
And
leather.
what is the name of that fragrance?
It's curated and poisonous leather. Whereas in Russia, women go for big classic formulas like Chanel or Salvador Dali, which is a layered complex floral or a layered complex floral oriental. They try everything. In Russian, perfume is big. Everyone owns like 7 or 8 bottles or 20 bottles. And perfume shops are everywhere, and they're of very good quality. You have 20 blooms in Moscow.
Wow.
Not blooms, but
Yes.
similar shops. People from Asia, Japan, China, they like lighter, fruitier fragrances, or they like lavender. I discovered that by just being on the shop floor. if someone from Hong Kong or China comes in, try lavender. So different nations, they have different tastes, different cultures of wearing perfume, which is another very interesting part of the job, meeting people who will wear the fragrances, learning their reasons for selecting this particular bottle, and always it's a challenge to find what people will like. We're not imposing anything, we're not imposing the recent releases which we have to sell. We're after people's expectations. Sometimes they walk away without anything, but most of the times we can find something because we have so many options.